Hello. So this video is probably more of a rant. Sorry, but I just couldn't help myself. I've been running into different types of people who love to give their opinion, and I'm all for it. I think that everybody should be able to have their opinion on things, but they like to give their opinion on things which they don't know anything about. Like they maybe know one quarter of a story or one third of the story, but they are so quick to want to just tell you what they think you should do or what they would do if they were you or how they think you should handle a situation. And I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, ain't nobody asked you. It's like nobody asked you for your opinion on what you would do if you were me or how you think I should handle a situation. I'm all for people talking and, having that dialogue back and forth because I love to do that myself. But I think that people need to think first because sometimes unsolicited opinions are not appreciated and they're not wanted. And the reality is they really don't care what you have to say. I mean, the other day I was talking to someone just in regular conversation, and the person like popped off and said something, and I had to say, well, hold on, Sharon, don't get upset. This person has, a lot of opinions and likes to give them unsolicited, so don't get upset. So I didn't get upset, but I was like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Let me explain to you what's going on because you're speaking on something that you don't know anything about, and before you talk, you need to have all the facts. I don't know how some people run their lives. It's like they don't do any investigations before they start drawing their own conclusion. It's like they don't try to find out what's going on or even seek out the truth. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, oh, I have one fourth of the story, so I'm going to go with that. But like when it comes to my life, I am personal. I don't go around telling everybody every little bitty thing that goes on in my life with my relationships, whether it's a relationship with a friend, a boyfriend if I have one, or a family member, whatever. I don't go around talking and telling everybody everything because it's really none of their business. But if I am taking the time to talk to you about things that are going on in my personal life, then you sure enough better make sure before you start, like popping off at the mouth that you got all the facts straight and you're not just, talking out of your anus with it. You know what you're talking about, what you're speaking about. It's very important. I mean, a lawyer presenting a case to a judge isn't just gonna have half of a story. They're gonna do the work and make sure they know what's going on. It's kind of like when people ask me for my opinion, I like to make sure that I have the whole story and I know what I'm giving an opinion on. I don't just say, okay, you said this and da 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 da, and I still don't understand really what the full situation is. I'm gonna ask you about it. But anyways, I think God is really working with me and He's teaching me to kind of just slow my roll and realize that you can't tell every people certain type of things because they don't have no self control. They don't know how to control their mouth. They don't know how to control, what comes out of their mouth and the manner in which they say things. It's just like you really need to work on that. And I'm for people being blunt, but like certain things you do not say. Certain things you don't say. Anyways, I guess the moral of the story is that some people really need to realize that while their opinion means something to them, it doesn't always mean something to somebody else. And with that, I'm out.